Hey tubers and pickers, it's Drew the California Picker. Welcome back to my channel, California Pickin', and happy Halloween today. And it's not my normal, usual pickin' video, but I think you'll find it very interesting. We're outside the Westwood Village Memorial Cemetery, and this is in Westwood, California. And this is where the most famous people, the rich and famous, are buried. And I thought it fitting to come out here on a gloomy, overcast Halloween. Look, it's gloomy. It almost looks like it's going to rain. So it's perfect weather for a cemetery. And there's some very famous people that I'm going to be showing you where they ended up here, their final resting place. And the first well-known person is Mr. Armand Hammer and his wife. Armand Hammer, the CEO, founder of Occidental Petroleum, and one of the greatest art collectors in the world. That's Armand Hammer. I had a little fortunate luck to work on one of his projects a long time ago in my early days. Armand Hammer, billionaire Armand Hammer. Now let's go over here. I've scoped the place out a little bit. I do not have a list, so I apologize for that. All this stuff is, I should have downloaded off the internet. And I think you know this guy, Mr. Don Knotts. 1924, died 206. Don Knotts, Andy Griffith, and all the great movies he did. Especially I love the Ghost and Mr. Chicken, The Incredible Mr. Limpet, The Adventures or whatever of Mr. Peacock, and The Shakiest Gun in the West. And I think he was even in outer space there. Beautiful plaque for Don Knotts. He saw the poignancy in people's pride and pain and turned it into something hilarious and enduring. Mr. Don Knotts. Nice big plaque for Don Knotts. What a great comedian he was. And the little girl from Poltergeist is buried in here, but I don't know where she is. Can't remember her name either. But I'm going to show you some other famous people here. And this is a very famous person, Mr. Mel Torme, the Velvet Fog. So many gifts, so lovingly shared, Mr. Mel Torme. And I, in fact, know Mel Torme's daughter. And she's a lovely person. And her father was just awesome, Mel Torme. Next, Truman Capote. Yeah, it's Truman Capote. I don't do a very good impression of him, but he talked like this. And he was good friends with Andy Warhol. Great writer, Truman Capote. Now, some of these folks are buried in the ground, and then other ones are in the wall. And let me just give you a little view of the cemetery real quick. Sorry, I'm moving maybe kind of fast. But stay tuned, because at the end of the video I'm going to show you the most famous person. And I'm not going to tell you who that is, so you're going to have to wait. But there's the little chapel beyond over there. And it's fitting that it's Halloween, overcast day, Halloween, and it happens to be my dad's birthday. And we're going to go say hi to my dad. This is where my dad is, his ashes. I've covered up his name just to give him some, you know, privacy, peace and quiet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my dad a flower. Happy birthday, Dad. I love you. We'll stay in there. Miss you, Dad. I know you'd be proud of me. California picking. Whew. Sorry, guys. Getting a little choked up. And then over here, this happens to be my stepmother's mother. And my stepmother married my dad, who was his third wife. And lovely Estelle Newell. I'm going to leave her a flower too as well. I just called my stepmother a little while ago, told her where I was. Oh, okay. All right. Love you, Dad. Hope you're watching California Pickin'. All right. Gotta hold back the tears. I haven't been here in a long time, so it's my dad's birthday. Time to pay some respects. So let's see where to go now. Let's go over here on the lawn. There's a lot of famous people out here on the lawn. Let's see, where do we go first? How about over here? A very famous pretty lady right here, Natalie Wood. Natalie Wood. Beloved daughter, sister, wife, mother, and friend. Died pretty tragically, drowning. And then over here, another famous person, Mr. Bob Crane. And is that his wife, Hilda? No. Who is this? I don't know, but this is Bob Crane, Hogan's Heroes. I met him when I was younger. And Mrs. Bob Crane, Sigrid Valdis. Don't know her, but Bob Crane died under unusual circumstances, murder. Very strange story. And let's see, where else should we go? Let's go over here. And I might just stumble upon some of these folks. I saw one over here. Trying to find her. Maybe we'll come back to her because I just can't find her just yet. Let's go over here though. There's some very famous people over here. And I think you're going to find some of these pretty humorous. Despite it's a cemetery and the people have died. Rodney Dangerfield. I don't get no respect, that's right. There goes the neighborhood. Oh, Rodney. Love Rodney Dangerfield. And then next to Rodney, that's probably where Rodney is, right here, maybe. Marvin Davis. Very famous. I think that he was a lawyer, is that right? Marvin Davis? And then a couple crypts down, FARRAH FAWCETT. Majors. Charlie's Angels. And next to her, Merv Griffin. I will not be right back after this message. Merv had a great sense of humor. Really great. Merv Griffin, the billionaire Merv Griffin. Young, Mickey, I don't know who that is. Winkler. Walter Matthau. The Odd Couple. Walter Matthau. Buried right under here. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go around here. I might have to do this in parts, guys, because I might run out of batteries. You never know. Let's see, can I get back there? No, I can't get back there. Let me go around. Sorry about that. But stay tuned, because I have the most famous person in all of Hollywood is buried here. You might know who that is, but don't spoil it for anyone. Going over here, I saw some famous folks. It's a beautiful cemetery. I mean, you can just see how beautiful it is. Tranquil. Some people left little treats for their loved ones for Halloween. Man. I thought I was going to get choked up when I went to my dad's area. Ah! He was a great dad. Let's see. Over here, I think I saw some people. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, over here. Jack Lemmon, the other part of the other part of the Odd Couple. Jack Lemmon in in what? In the ground, I guess. Carol O'Connor. That's Meathead's dad. Archie Bunker. Billy Wilder, famous director. Billy Wilder, I think he's a director, writer, producer. I'm a writer, but then nobody's perfect. Billy Wilder. Peter Falk. I'm not here, I'm at home with Shira. Maybe that's his wife or his dog or his kid. Peter Falk. Yeah. Yeah, Peter Falk. Yeah, excuse me, one more thing. Yeah, I forgot to ask. You know, that's Peter Falk. Let's see. Okay. I'm sure there's some more famous ones over there. But, let me go see if I can find this one particular lovely lady. She's over here somewhere, and I walked by her earlier. Where is it? Sorry guys, just give me a second. Gosh, I cannot find this grave. Well, anyways, it was Dorothy Stratton, the playmate. There she is. Dorothy Stratton, the playmate that was murdered by her stupid boyfriend. Dorothy Stratton. And let's go over here, because I thought I saw a real famous person over here. Let's see. Okay, we're going to come over here to a very famous person. I think this is the one I want to go into. Excuse me. Sorry.
I don't know if it's considered okay to go in.
Oh yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, sure it is.
It's sort of disrespect.
No, my father's right over there.
Oh, okay.
Everybody loves, I'm just shooting a video, so yeah, everybody loves somebody sometimes. That's Dean Martin. Rest in peace, Dean Martin. Let's see if there's anyone else. He was great. He kind of fell apart after his son died, exactly. You got the list there. Do you have the list?
It's online.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't have my phone right now, but thanks, enjoy, happy Halloween. Yeah. And let's go over here. Let's see if anyone's over here. You never know who you're going to see in this place. Now I have a real strange, funny story about this cemetery, and I'm going to probably tell you in part 2, because that might get a little long, but let's go down one over here and see what's over here. Anybody that we recognize over here? Alright, that's pretty much, I don't want to make this too long. I should have had a list before I came out, but okay. Now I'm going to bring you over to the most famous occupant in this particular cemetery, and here we go. We're getting close. We're getting close, people, so hang on. Are you ready for the big finale? Here we go. Marilyn Monroe. Lovely Marilyn sits right in here. And I'll tell you a funny story. This person above Marilyn, Richard F. Ponchner, he died in 1986. His wife and he had this crypt reserved to be right above Marilyn, because in his kind of strange sense of humor, he requested, I think his body is in here, interred in here. I'm not sure if I think Marilyn thinks she was cremated, but this gentleman is in this crypt, and he personally requested his wife to turn him upside down, in other words, face down, because he wanted to be on top of the most beautiful woman in the world. Is that a crazy story? That's the folklore that's connected with that. I've been told also, I've read, and that Hugh Hefner has plans. He's either bought this, and when he dies, Mr. Poncher will be located somewhere else, and Hugh Hefner will be right above Marilyn Monroe. And in honor of Marilyn Monroe today, happy Halloween. I'm going to leave Marilyn a beautiful rose. So there you go. And I'm wearing my dad's hat and his Ray-Ban sunglasses. They're like 50 years old. And what can I say, guys? Happy Halloween, happy safe Halloween. And please share on Google+, Facebook. Go join my Facebook page, The California Picker. And come on back to California Pickin'. We'll be doing other kinds of videos that you're normally used to. All right, guys? Oh, I just wanted to tell you a real funny story, real quick. That used to be a parking lot up there. And when I was younger, I was on the other side of that wall up there, and we happened to jump over in the middle of the night. We didn't know this was a cemetery. We were messing around in the parking lot, and somebody came up, and we got scared, and we jumped over the wall, and we started walking, and we were inside this cemetery, guys. And I said to my friend, "Look, there's a hearse." And the other friend said, "Look, there's graves." And we did like a whole, like a, you know, zoinks, we're in a graveyard. Yes, that actually happened. I can't make that story up. So, Marilyn Monroe. All right, guys, keep on picking. Cheers now.